So let's talk godspousal. This is a super controversial topic, and I'm mostly going to be focusing on the romantic godspousal part of it. This app is super divided on what they believe about it, so let me give you my take on it as someone who has asked the gods and what they have responded with. So what exactly is romantic godspousal? Personally, I hate the term godspousal, but anyway, it's basically when a god or goddess wants to have a romantic relationship with a human. Now, a lot of people will call these humans crazy and in religious psychosis and all that junk. Unless you're a therapist who actually works with that person, stop using those terms, because you do not have the authority to tell these people that they are in psychosis. What the gods have told me is that yes, it is true that they do have relationships with mortals, but there are so many stipulations to what they are okay with. First off, if you're a minor, they are never going to approach you and ask you for this. That is creepy, it's not okay. If any minor is on here saying that they're in a relationship with a god, it's not true. Number two, if you have a really bad ego, if you are using it to get clout, to get attention, they're not going to approach somebody with this kind of an offer that is going to use it for their own personal gain. You have to be a very humble person for them to even consider it. Number three, you have to have a certain level of psychic ability for them to even consider it worth it. Like, everyone has psychic abilities, everyone has the potential to open up and become a medium. But if you don't have the drive for it, if you don't want to, if you have a lifestyle that just doesn't have the time to put into developing your psychic abilities, it's not worth it for them. Because consider if the only way they can contact you is through tarot cards, that's boring, right? Think about it from their perspective. They need to be able to interact with you in a romantic way that's worth it. If it's just through tarot cards, they're not going to ask. And let's just consider for a second the mythology of a lot of these gods. No, the myths are not meant to be taken literally, but let's look at mythology as certain things that are true that man wrote down in a way to tell a story, right? So if we are okay with saying Apollo is associated with crows because he burnt a crow one time, scorched their feathers, why are we not okay with any kind of deity who has romantic relations with mortals in their mythology? Why is that so far-fetched to think that they wouldn't still want that? And think about it too, the deities that don't have romantic relations, there's a reason for that as well, because those deities just aren't interested in it. And let me just say a disclaimer, this is a pretty rare thing. Like I said, those things before have to be checked off, but also, you're probably not going to hear about it from people out and about because, for one, they get bullied. For two, the gods don't really want others to know about their private life, too. And if someone is saying that they are romantically engaged or married to a god, that person most likely, they need to have a level of authority, respect. They have built a platform for themselves, and you can trust what they are saying. They are most likely in service to the community, and in that instance, the gods are okay with them being open about it. But that's my opinion on that last one, because anyone that says that they are on this app, unless that they have an actual reputation, I'm not going to believe that they are one, because to me it just shouts that they're on here for clout. Not everybody who gets on this app is who they say they are. And the way I see the gods is they are just spirit guides that are for everybody. And when we as humans expire, we go back to being a spirit just like them. So consider if they have a relationship with you in spirit form, they might also want to continue having that here on Earth. So that's just my personal experience with interacting with the gods and what they told me, and I've compiled it into this video for everybody in a very digestible way. If you're going to get on here and be rude about it, I will block you. This is purely to be educational, and also to quit putting the gods into boxes and telling them what they can and cannot do. Because at the end of the day, if they want to ask a mortal to have a relationship with them, they have that right. But again, the mortal also has the right to say no. So stop policing what the gods can and cannot do with their time. Let me know if you have any similar experiences in the comments of asking them what they think about it. And again, if anyone is rude about it, I will delete your comments or block you.